So remember that consistency builds trust. So again, if you're participating in a group and people see you showing up more or virtually, whatever, they're going to start to trust you. They're going to start to recognize, hey, I see this girl showing up. She's here almost every meeting that we have. Um, you start to build that relationship, and then that trust builds real community. So this is something that I've been doing with my TikTok lives. I've started going live a lot recently, and I've noticed that I'm starting to build a community on there. But how did I start that? Well, initially I put myself out there. We talked about that. I did it when I felt like I wasn't ready. I'm still learning how to navigate TikTok live, by the way. So I just dove right in and said, I'm going to try this out. It has worked really, really good for me. My following has my numbers have like quadrupled in like the last month. I can't in the last 3, 4 weeks that it's been that I've been doing lives. It's kind of crazy. But what I also started doing was going on other people's lives and commenting and sharing and sending the heart me's. And then I noticed that they would reciprocate that love back. So when I was on my lives, I started to notice that the people that I had been on their lives, they were in my stuff, commenting and sharing and engaging. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm starting to like build this community on TikTok Live. And there's a couple people that we're already a community. We're already like, as soon as they're live, I go on theirs and vice versa. So that's pretty cool how quickly that can happen because, again, the consistency of me showing up on their stuff, actually engaging, trying to help them propel the conversation, trying to help them. I'm not a mod on their comments, but I'm in there, I'm engaging and boosting up what they've got going on. And so, one place that you can join a community is through this podcast. So, my whole point, if you have not checked out my episode for creating this podcast, was because I, when I first started my journey, it was very isolating, very lonely. It was very hard for me to find support. And it was very hard for me to find people that would just simply, you know, like a page, follow a page. I put faith into people that I thought would be that would be their response, and it wasn't the case. And so that felt very hurtful, very discouraging, right? It makes you think like, what am I doing if I can't get this person that has known me forever to follow me or like something? It's not a good feeling, if we're being honest. Like we're human, we're not robots. So I know personally what that feels like. Ever since I started many years ago, I've always been passionate to like create a space where people can network and collab and support each other, right? If you've got a business, as long as it's something that aligns with my values and it's something that I would genuinely participate in some way, shape, or form, then I'm going to support you, in any capacity that I can. So that's why I created this. That's part of why I created this platform. So if you are looking to plug into a community that talks about personal development, motivational content, discipline, consistency, positivity, business ideas, finance, things of that nature, then I encourage you to plug into our JQ Studio community.